So, I'm on the Office of Congress Library website and I came across this book written in 1893. Look at the title. The title is Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. The book is about a boy named Baron Trump who found a secret portal and time travel. But that's not the crazy part. Hashtag wait for it. Baron Trump is Donald Trump's son. Look at his face. Check this out. It really resembles the art in this book. Wow. In the book, Baron Trump had a mentor he looked up to named, guess what? Don. But it gets better. All the stuff in the book takes place in Russia. Melania Trump is from Slovenia. That's Donald Trump's wife. So, 4 years later, in 1896, the same author writes a sequel to the book, but he calls it The Last President. And this is when stuff's about to get real. This book is about a very wealthy man who lived in New York on 5th Avenue who ran for president but wasn't expected to win. Trump Tower is on 725 5th Avenue, New York. Wow. This is like legit tingles down my back, my spine. This is crazy. In the book, when he won, it surprised everybody and people started rioting and protesting, and after his inauguration, he started signing executive orders. But there's more. Remember, this book was written over 124 years ago. But anyways, after his inauguration, he started picking people for his cabinet, and guess who was one of those people? LaFay Pence. Secretary of Agriculture LaFay Pence. Mike Pence is the vice president. Like, legitimately. Let's take a breath here. Get you a sip of your coffee. This is real. Like, this is real, and it's about to get even crazier. In 1943, one of the most famous inventors named Nikola Tesla died from a blood clot. Before his death, he claimed he had built a time machine and used it to travel back in time and in the future. After he died, the United States government took all of his inventions and notes the name of the office that seized all of the work was the Office of Alien Property. After they looked through it, they passed it on to the FBI. And that's a real office. Check it out. The Office of Alien Property is legitimate. You can give it a Google. You can fact check all this stuff. But check this out. I do want to go ahead and say Nikola Tesla is actually the person who made the modern light bulb that we use today and electricity that we use today. In school growing up, we were taught that Thomas Edison was the person that actually did this, but that's not actually true. Nikola Tesla worked under Thomas Edison, and Thomas Edison had a whole factory full of people that was working on these specific ideas. Nikola Tesla was the brains behind all of this, but he created crazy inventions. Like he created something that imitated the vibrational frequencies of matter and objects, and he tested it out on a bridge which caused an earthquake. His inventions were insane. So the fact that he had this crazy mind is not so out of the realm of possibility that he created a time machine. And if he did create a time machine, the government's not going to tell you, but it seems like maybe Trump got his hands on that. But how? We'll check this out. After they gave up on trying to figure out his inventions, they hired an outside engineer who could understand the work of Nikola Tesla. And guess who this dude was? John G. Trump. They hired John